Welcome to this E4 Click Project Estimator training video. Today we're going to look at exporting estimates. So we'll cover how to select the estimates we'd like to export. We'll cover exporting itself, as well as the export completed window and the options we have there. Flipping over to E4 Click, shall we? We'll start from the Estimates tab of the Update Project window. So, you can export both estimates and projects. We are going to focus on estimates because we want you to set up your project, own your project, put your contract on your project, put your default totaling schema on your project, all that kind of stuff. We want you to own your project. What we're normally going to do is import and export estimates, okay? And then we'll import them into a different project on a different system, okay? So let's go take a look at what actually importing and exporting is. If we go to the File menu, first we don't have File Open, File Save As, any of those options. When we open E4 Clicks, we're opening up an entire database. So all of our projects are open when we open our database. So we're opening the whole filing cabinet, if you will, at one time. What we do then is share information between systems. So if you have a system in one location, on one server, and a system on another company's location or server, those don't talk directly to each other, but we can take out a piece of the database information, email that to the other place, and they can bring that in. So we can export it, take a piece out from one database, and then we can import that file, basically that estimate information, into a different database. Okay? So we're going to go through exporting, and then we'll do a follow-on video for importing. Okay? Again, we're going to focus on estimates because that's normally what we're going to work with, but the process is very similar for projects. Okay? Now, we tell E4 Clicks the estimates that we'd like to export. We want to export all of these in this case. So I'm going to hit Control A, which is Tag All. If we'd like to use our toolbar icons, we can untag all, and we can tag all. Or we could right-click and go to our tagging menu, and we can see some of the options there. All right? I'm just going to teach us one of the quick little hotkeys that might be nice. Control A. Now, we need to export it. Okay? So we're going to bust out our right-click menu option. Okay? Here we can see an Import-Export menu that opens up and gives us import or restore estimates as well as export or backup estimates. So when we export, we're also basically saving a piece of this information somewhere else, so it's actually acting as an export as well. Now, we do all have our toolbar icons that we can come up here. We've got import over here, the green arrow coming in to our folder, and we have export, the red arrow leaving the folder. So let's go ahead and export first. So let's click on the export. Let's bring up the export estimates window. We're going to see some destination options where we can specify a location, and we can also see some naming options where we can use some of the information that we've already typed into E4 Clicks. So this is very similar to what we saw when we printed, right? If we remember that from one of our previous videos. So we can tell the export file where to be created, and we could name it how we'd like it to be named. All right? So we're creating a file here that's going to end in .emc because I'm in the Estimator. It's kind of the default that we use. You're probably using E4 Clicks, so it'll be .e4c, but it's basically the estimate file. It's the export file. We could password on it if we wanted to, and we could exclude some of the information that gets sent with the estimates. And then we add some notes in here. So we could type in here, these are notes. And this is just information that we could add on top of our export. All right? When we click the OK button, this is going to create the export for us, and it's going to open up the Estimate Export window. Here you can see that we could open the folder where the file is. We could copy this to the clipboard, so we could paste it somewhere or put it on an email or something if we wanted to. And then, of course, we have the send by email button, which allows us to send this directly onto the email, and it attaches the file automatically. All right? And I'll just press close here again, but this file here is saved right there. Okay? So then we could send that email or somewhere to some other location, and then that could be imported. And that's it. That's how easy exporting is. Okay? So please see other training videos or give us a call if you need any help on this or any other video. And please check out the import video because it works hand in hand with this. Thanks and have a great day.